Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome to your July monthly reading. And we have a lot going on this year, so I'm including a high-level Astrological Zen-ergy monthly overview of the planetary energies that Spirit wants to share. Also have some intermittent videos here and there throughout the months talking about the different astrological energies and how to maintain the most zen as we ride those astrological energy waves. And this tarot oracle card reading that we're going to do is for wherever this zodiac sign appears in your chart, whether that's your sun, your moon, your rising sign, your Mars, your Venus, wherever. So here's a quick reference of what planet generally rules over what area of your life, so you can see where this reading will most impact you. And you can actually, choose the zodiac sign for whatever of those areas and get a lot of detail. These monthlies are normally out a couple weeks before the beginning of the following month, so you can make the most of those astrological energies. Alrighty then, well, let's take a look at the Astrological Zen-ergy for the month of July. Let's start by looking at the energy that we're coming into the month with. We talk a lot about retrogrades, and the outer planet retrogrades impact us generally and our entire collective, where the personal planets, when they're, the closer ones, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, more impact us on a daily basis more extremely because they're closer to us. So we talked about launch time last month, which is a great time for launching new things because those inner planets are in a beautiful, they're all direct, and so they're not in retrograde, challenging us, launching things out into the world. So the incoming tide, though, is changing here this month as Mercury goes into its pre-shadow on July 17th. So that's kind of the date that we're like, all right, things are going to start to become a little more challenging to launch, and they'll be short term. And we'll talk more about that in, throughout the month too. So Pluto and Saturn are in their retrograde coming into the month, and Uranus is in their pre-shadow to their retrograde, which means we're already beginning to experience the energy of their retrogrades, but at a less intense level with the pre-shadow. I do have Zen-ergy videos already for all of these retrogrades and general information about retrogrades, just how they work and to make the most of them. If you want to check out my Astrological Zen-ergy playlist, I have that listed in the description box of the video down below, and it'll also be linked at the end of the video. I also have videos about Neptune, Chiron, and Mercury retrogrades included in that playlist, which have all of those three listed. And I plan on having an additional video about the Jupiter pre-shadow and retrograde by the end of June or early July. So keep an eye out for that as well if you'd like to prepare for that energy. All right, so on July 2nd, Neptune goes into its full retrograde. It had been in its pre-shadow since March 11th of this year, and it will be in retrograde in Pisces for a little period of time until December 7th when it starts going direct, and it'll be in its post-shadow till March 28th of 2025. Like I said, we covered the impacts of this energy in the video for the pre-shadow, so check that out for details on how to ground yourself for this powerful spiritual energy. As I mentioned, links to the playlist are down below and at the end of this video. On July 5th, we have a new moon in Cancer. So when the moon is in this cardinal water sign, it's when she's at her most nurturing. Mother Luna rules over the sign of Cancer. So the themes of home and family and children and mothers and mothering take center stage. We're more likely to express emotions outwardly as well. We might have a renewed spark to take care of others, whether that's cooking or cuddling or some other form, and most likely in our own love language, whether that's words, touch, time, service, or gifts. So we can, make sure that we're giving love in the way of other people's love language, not our own, but we're more, likely to give it in our own love language. So make sure to check out the Pick a Card when it comes out the week before the new moon, because I'll talk about how to make the most of the 10 new moon wishes. And then on July 15th, Jupiter enters its pre-shadow retrograde, and it's going to be in that pre-shadow until it goes full retrograde in Gemini on October 9th. And it's going to be in there until February 4th, when it goes direct, and it'll be in its post-shadow period until April 30th of 2025. So energy is going to be with us for a little bit. And this Jupiter energy normally nudges us to be outgoing, idealistic, and forward-thinking, but when it goes retrograde, we're kind of cosmically drawn to some intense introspection. And as I mentioned earlier, I plan on having a video out late June, early July on this energy, so keep an eye out for that video posting. And then on July 17th, Mercury goes into its pre-shadow for its retrograde. And, Mercury goes into retrograde 3 to 4 times a year. And we're in retrogrades like half of our life anyway. So it's just good to be aware of how to use the most of this Mercury retrograde energy, because there are some positive things, which we'll talk about. And that I mentioned in a previous retrograde video with Mercury, which is... Yep, it's in the playlist. So the link at the bottom and at the end of the video. So anyway, we start off in Leo, Mercury in Leo with the pre-shadow, and it actually dips into Virgo a little bit. But then when we go into retrograde on August 4th, during the retrograde, it goes back into Leo until it goes direct on August 28th, and it'll be in its post-shadow until 9/11 of 2024. Then it'll eventually get back into Virgo. The Leo fire energy, with this Mercury being over communication, it makes us want to communicate specifically, leaving no room for doubt in what we're wanting. And when it dips back into Virgo energy, we go into a grounded, earthy energy, but with a logical and rational emphasis on our thinking and communication. But we don't stay there too long. It's just July 26th to August 15th is when we're in the Virgo, and then, of course, we go out of that into Leo. Then on July 21st, we have a full moon in Capricorn. Wait, Bretta Zen, wasn't the last full moon in Capricorn already? Yep, it sure was. You are right. Sometimes the sign of the full moon can repeat 2 months in a row. Because this is the moon at her most organized and practical and businesslike, maybe we were wanting to get stuff done this month. Who knows? But we'll continue to double down on doing the work and focusing on our future goals, organizing, and tasking. We'll maybe have this desire to declutter and organize any area of our lives that feels kind of scattered, disrupted, or disorganized. Some great energy to get her done, you know what I'm saying? So make sure to check out the Pick a Card for this full moon that will come out about a week before, as this will also help making the most of the release energy of this full moon. And then on July 22nd, we enter Leo season, so happy birthday to all you Leo sun babies. So Leo season brings an opportunity to grow greater confidence, playfulness, and to roar about what's in our heart. So the sun rules over Leo and oversees our self-image, our confidence, our identity. So it's not a surprise that Leo season encourages us to foster and embrace your sense of self. We can find new ways to process emotions through enhanced self-expression, igniting us with proactivity and optimism to strongly seek our dreams. I create a Pick a Card around each sun season, and I include a bonus 3-month forecast for the sun babies for that season. So for all you Leos, check that out. And for anyone that was in Cancer sun sign, make sure to check out the previous Pick a Card as well. And then you can see what comes out. It usually comes out about a week before the Leo season actually starts on July 22nd. And then July 23rd, Chiron goes into retrograde. It's been in its pre-shadow since April 2nd. It is, in Aries as it goes through its retrograde, and it'll go direct on December 29th of this year, and it'll be in its post shadow until April 21st of next year. And yes, I have a video for the Chiron retrograde, as I mentioned, so be sure to check that out and see how to make the most of this wounded warrior energy. All right, so those are the energies, the basic energies that I felt led to share that we will all face as a collective. But as always, depending upon your individual birth chart, it'll impact us differently. We are all amazing soup that has flavors that are activated differently when they react to the astrological energy that trickles upon the earth. So, just be aware that it does impact us all a little differently. Alrighty, well, let's see what Spirit wants you to know through the Oracle and Tarot card reading. And here's all the decks that I'm going to be using this time. What I do is I take a tarot deck. In this case, I'm going to use the Arcanus Animal Tarot. And I split up the major arcana from the four suits of the minor arcana. I'm going to use the Archangel Oracle along with the major arcana to get the overall energy for the month. And then the minor arcana will use these four others to find out the different areas of our energy and our earth and energy, actually earth energy over here, our mind and the emotions. So we will go through all of these. And so if you're interested in any of them, you know what they look like. I'm not affiliated with any of them, but I know when I see readings myself, that's why I end up with so many decks, because I love all of them. All right, let's find out what Spirit wants you to know for your sign. All right, Gemini, this is your reading for the month of July, and we're going to start off pulling from the major arcana. Just see what the overall energy is for July for you. Let's mix them up a little bit more here. All right. So let's see where we're starting here. So for all Gemini, what does Spirit want you to know about this month? All right, I feel like it is this one right here. And you have the Moon card coming in. So here is the Cancer Moon energy. Very emotional, very, phases are important. I feel like the new moon and full moon are going to be very important for you for this, whatever happens in July. Really paying attention to moon energy, because we are impacted every day by the moon as it goes throughout 28, 29 days through the entire zodiac. So every 2 to 3 days you are feeling this change of energy from fire to earth to air to water, back to fire to earth to air to water. It's like a roller coaster, right? And so being aware of the moon phases, being aware of the moon signs for each day is important for you in the month of July. Just things are going to be ignited very distinctly for you during the month here. There also is this energy of Mother Luna coming in. So the theme of Mother and the theme of mothering, whether you're male or female or how you identify, we have, of course, Cancer season that's starting in the month of July too, around July 22nd, I think. Somewhere around there, 20th, 21st, 22nd, around there. I mentioned it in the beginning. But we've got that kind of energy that's coming in here for you. So the moon energy, emotions, divine feminine energy is going to be a big theme for you for the month of July. Let's see what archangel out of the archangels that we have left here, which one is going to be with you and influencing you during this month here. Let's take a look here. Here we go. And you got Seraphiel, Heart of Devotion. Beautiful. Perfect energies for this moon energy. Let the cup of your heart be filled through commitment and dedication. So really committing to your heart. Let's just put it right here for now. Let's see what else they have to offer here. So Seraphiel. The seraphim are the highest order of angels who surrounded the throne of God with song and devotion. The seraphim Seraphiel, although not typically seen as an archangel, works closely with the archangels to bring healing and light to the earth. The name means prince or princess of the high angelic order, and Seraphiel is said to be the angel who holds the highest rank in heaven, the one who protects, governs, and guides all the archangels, and who reminds us of how we can be sustained and sustain others through a deep connection to the Creator. Your message here is devotion is one of the highest angelic qualities. Angels are completely devoted to the source of creation, constantly singing praises to the energy that created them and the world. In order to experience their energies, it's important to match their vibration. Then you will attract them and their miracles. At this time, you're being encouraged to devote yourself wholly and fully to the service-based mission you are feeling called to fulfill. That will draw angels to you. You're also being encouraged to find the joy in your calling. And if you find yourself feeling stressed, frustrated, or stuck, tune back into why you do what you do. It's important to remember who you are and the incredible potential you have to enrich the lives of others. Remind yourself of the earlier stages of your journey and how you were filled with joy by doing what you do. It's that energy that will help you move forward with ease. This is a time to be grateful for who you are, what you've overcome, and how you can serve with a heart of devotion. And that makes sense too with this moon. I mean, very, of course, compassionate, loving energy, but also the moon is a reflection of the sun, and it helps illuminate the dark times, the night times, when the sun is not present. So I like that energy coming in. All right. As we get into the minor arcana, it does represent the 4 different areas of our life. We're going to start off with the Wands suit, which is the element of fire, representing your passion, your drive, your ambition, your inspiration. So let's take a look here and see what Spirit wants you to know about your energetic adventure. So for Gemini's energetic adventure, all right, here we go. Let me just move some stuff around here. All right. You got the 5 of Wands. This is this transformation of energy, something that was feeling conflicting and lower vibration, and changing it to something and transforming it to something that is like higher vibration, moving from fear to love. And this is part of this healing, part of this energy that comes in here. It's like you're in a variety of different ways. Of course, this can be different for each one of you, but it's how you change that lower vibration and you change that energy to something that is more in unity, more, together. So this is part of your natural flow. I feel like a lot of you have this where people might even tell you, I just love being around you. I just feel so much better just hanging out with you. And your energy can help transmute and transform other people's emotional or mental or just overall energies. Just a natural gift that you have. And so this is part of that, shining that bright light during the dark times as well. We'll also pull here from the Divine Guidance cards, and these are fractal imaging, which I call the spiritual inkblot test. So whatever you see in the cards is a special message for you. And then we'll find out from Miss Cheryl Lee Harnish, who's the author of these, what she channeled with these. And she's got a great channel if you want to check her out too. All right, so here comes your card. Oops. Sorry for the glare there. They're a little glossy. I'm just going to slowly move it in so you can have a good picture of it here. See what you see here. All right. Put that over here. And let's see what message comes in with that card here for you. Yeah, so this card is called Speak Your Truth. It's time to speak your truth. You no longer need to hold back what you have to say for fear of what others may think. You're being asked to speak up and share your feelings, your wisdom, and whatever's on your mind. When you have something to say, yet hold your words back through fear, you create a blockage in your energy and life. Speak up. What you have to say is important and worth being heard. If you are a public speaker or have a desire to speak publicly, this card encourages you to use your voice and claim your power. So I love that energy coming in here, especially when we've been talking about express your emotion, shine bright, shine light. Your voice helps transform things. Of course, you're not speaking out of fear. You're going to speak with love and this compassion and with the intention of healing and transformation. So it's going to come across different. These are like your vocal cords, and the blue is the throat chakra, but it's about taking action and speaking up. And I like this. And then we move into the element of earth, which is Pentacles suit. And this is the only one that's about the outside world. All the others have to do with your inner energy, your inner thoughts, your inner emotions. This is about the outside world, the other people on stage with you, your own body, anything in the physical world. So whatever the creator wants you to know about your physical adventure during the month of July. So what would you like our Geminis to know about their physical adventure? All right, I do want this one right here. And you've got the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about being true to your authentic path. It's about helping others and allowing others to help you a little bit too. But the Three of Pentacles for me is really about authenticity, living an authentic life, speaking your authentic truth, and not allowing yourself to be pulled off the path by other people, fear of other people's rejection, fear that those people who praise you and support you, if you don't do everything they say, that they will, abandon you to go to the camp of the naysayers, right? The dream busters. So I like this energy coming in here for you with that about being true to you. And we're also going to pull from the Earth Magic Oracle. See what else they want to add in here about like speaking your truth, be authentic. Don't be a douchebag, about speaking your truth and doing all that, but it is about you being true. Yeah, and dream time, creation. This is creativity. This Three of Pentacles is a creativity card coming in here too. And I like this about living your dream, your authentic dream. Again, this being true to who you are and what you're wanting to unfold. It says, for the Aborigines of Australia, the dream time is a place before time and outside of time, in which ancestral spirit beings came to Earth and gave all of life its form. Once the work was done, these spirits remained in the forms they created, including animals, hills, stars, and other features of the land, and they continue to be present today. The dream time is an individual's or group's spiritual template, including songs and stories that have been handed down for at least 60,000 years, although Aborigines would say they've existed since the beginning of time. In one such tradition, there's a certain story involving the didgeridoo, which is essentially a hollowed-out log that emits a droning sound when played. In this card, we see that as a spirit man plays the didgeridoo, the world, or didgeridoo maybe, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, the world is sung into existence as the spirit man plays that. Note the various beings and colors and structures of the land that are being created and carrying spirit that has been breathed into them. The message that comes in here says, close your eyes, tune into your breathing, and allow yourself to sink deeply into the heart of the living creature that you are. As you notice your breath becoming steady and slightly deeper than usual, observe the urge within you that is begging you to come forth in some creative action. Pay attention to any images, sounds, or feelings that beckon your awareness, and there you will find the key as the manner in which to express this magnificent pulse. Your breath is the crossover between spirit and the physical reality. Breathing comfortably and steadily helps you align yourself with spirit, which then brings a clearer focus on what creative expression is preparing to be birthed through and from you. Discard any habitual thought patterns that would prevent the manifestation of what you're being prompted to bring forth. Allow yourself to take risks with this self-expression, and all of creation will smile upon you. I love it. So allowing this creativity to flow is a big, important piece in allowing yourself to connect and express yourself. There very much is here a lot below the surface with this moon card too, with you to, needing that to get out. It's like having a song unsung within you, having a book unwritten within you. It's a time to express it and allow it to make its way to the surface. So I like that energy. All right. And then we move next into the element of air, which of course is your element, and represents your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. So this will be what your mental adventure looks like for the month of July, at least what Spirit wants you to know about it right now. So what would you like our Geminis to know about their mental adventure? All right, it is this one here. Right, and you've got the Two of Swords. Yeah, when it comes to making decisions during the month of July, it's important for you to close your eyes and open your heart. As we were talking about here, getting out of the head of the supposed tos, the shoulds, the need tos, the have tos, the musts, and all of that come in. This is about you being true to that, again, being true to your heart. And getting out of the head, that allows you to express things in a much more loving and less logical and boring way, because you're allowing yourself to draw outside the lines and not just fit in, between those. So I like that. Then we'll also pull here from the numerology guidance cards. Let's see what else they want you to know about these decisions to be made here in the month of July. What else would you like us to know here? This mental adventure, right? We do want this one here. And we've got, well, there you go. There was any doubt. 6, the card of love, 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 love. So speak and act with love for sure is indicated here. And let's see what else they want you to know here. And this card indicates a need to see the world through the eyes of love and to remember at all times that only love is real. And when you look beyond the illusion to see the beauty in the world, you align yourself with Source and the intentions of your soul, because you attract what you are. And when you see through the eyes of love, that's what will surround you in all areas of your life. This card also indicates a need to go within, right? To recognize and address any limiting thoughts and beliefs that are holding you back from experiencing love. This is a time when you must ask yourself, am I truly open to giving and receiving love? Do I truly believe I am worthy of love? And do I really believe that love exists for me? Because love only comes when you believe that it exists, when you're open to giving and receiving it, and when you know that you are worthy. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to see and believe in love. And when you believe in yourself and cherish your life as it is today, love will embrace you in ways you've never known. Unconditional love of self and others will attract more love into your life. The affirmation for the card, I see through the eyes of love and attract more love in my life. Yeah, it's love, love, love. Love is the answer to every question. And of course, starting off with the moon card, we started with all this love, transforming fear to love, speaking love, expressing love in your own unique way with the world, closing your eyes to the thinking, allowing your heart to express itself. So it definitely is through here throughout your entire reading. Which we move into your final suit, which is the suit of cups, the element of water, which represents the emotion. So this is the emotional experience that you'll have for the month of July. Wow, all right. Cards are flying here. I like it. A lot of energy in the cards today. The couple of readings, cards are going everywhere. So let's take a look here. What do we want for Gemini? Yeah, emotions going everywhere. That's what that represented there. And you have the Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups, she rolls with the King over the cups, but all the queens are given a second portion. So she very much is full of emotion, connection, very empathic, very psychic, very much like this moon energy that's coming in here too. And, the connection to the spirit world, this connection to the otherworldliness, and of course, love and allowing emotion to flow. She rolls over it. She's got the Ace of Cups, which is the chalice, the Holy Grail, she offers it to you so that you can fill up with it with love from above and then have it overflow out to the world in your own unique and special way, right? And then your final card we're going to pull here is from the Celebration of Love Oracle. And because this is your last card, it can be more about emotions or a wild card for whatever else Spirit wants you to know here about the month of July, right? And here it is right here. And we've got Joy, Reflections in Consciousness. What a beautiful card. Sorry for the glare there. Let's see. Tried to get it without a glare, but there you go. All right. So let's put them over here. I like all this blue expression here. So you got love and joy. And these are two of your natural states. That where we come from on the other side, our natural state of who we are is unconditional love and joy, laughter, peace, and gratitude. Those are just what we're made out of. I love that. So this image celebrates the inner peace of a pure heart in its natural state of divine connection. It calls us to know that our purest state, we reflect to others the divine we are within. During your day, silently acknowledge the God force within all people that you pass, encounter, or engage. Give them an inner nod that you know and honor it, no matter how external appearances or actions seem. The special message that comes in here says it's a time to heal a sorrow that is deep within your heart. You're being inspired to take a fragile, hurting piece of your heart and lift it up to the divine to heal, rebuild, and make whole. Be in loving gratitude for this gift. You can't make it up. So definitely emotional healing that's coming in here, this reflection of emotion. And as you are sharing this pure love within, being vulnerable, allowing people to see this love and joy that you have within, allowing yourself this vulnerability, it does help transform the emotions in others, around others, in situations from the past. But I definitely pay attention to all the moon energy that's happening during this month of July, because I feel like it does influence your emotions, but also everyone's emotions around you, and it helps you understand them, and it helps you even transform things for others, and I like that for you. Right, and that's all that is coming through here right now for you, Gemini. So that's what we have for the month of July for you. And if you're looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things that you can do. First of all, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell me that you enjoy the content, but it also tells YouTube that you are, and it'll bring more of that similar content. Other thing you do is click that subscribe button. That does give you access to the notification bell. And if you go in there and hit the all setting, then you'll be notified when any new videos come out on my channel, as well as when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. In addition to all of that, you become part of the love tsunami when you either like, share, comment on anime videos, subscribe to my channel, even becoming one of my YouTube channel members, doing any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm ever so grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information for your specific life, I do offer personal readings and other services. All that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. All right, beautiful soul, as you're going through this journey, remember every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until I see you again, much love to you. Hang in there and take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.